Well, I think when we move towards a model which is sort of engagement based, the challenge is primarily in terms of actually getting people to want to engage in that process in the first place. The statistics that are available would suggest through things like looking at the statistics on community fire guards that there are many people come along for initial sessions but then fail to continue. So we need to know more about why some people discontinue their involvement in these activities. We need to develop better approaches to utilising those sort of community mechanisms and building more sort of regular interaction between sort of agencies and communities. And in some cases this may involve, or in many cases it may involve, better integration between risk communication and community development and community change processes. One of the demotivating factors for people is the salience, the relative importance of fire when they're being presented with information. Many people have the skills and competencies that they require from dealing with other aspects of their life, and we can actually capitalise on that by integrating, particularly early in the season, by integrating risk communication activities with other types of community safety initiatives or community change issues, so that the issues are seen as part of the fabric of everyday life rather than as something that you need to do for some potentially catastrophic event in the future. So shifting the priorities, developing ways of integrating links between the community, agencies, the media, and other groups who have an interest in community safety and community development is a big ask. It was really going to be we're looking at how to develop better linkages between agencies that will often have nothing to do with one another on a day-to-day basis. There are resourcing issues, political issues that can all influence the success or otherwise of more sort of engagement-based sort of projects. So that's not to say that we shouldn't start to act. It's possible for effective action to take place for fire agencies that are taking the lead in this process, and then gradually building up some of these linkages. It's also framing it as a long-term issue to draw upon some of the work we've been doing in New Zealand about developing more sustained programs. The sort of time frame for this is set around about sort of the 20 to 25 years to bring about this a wholesale change in how communities think about their relationship with hazardous environments. And that is boosted by taking on board more the sort of dynamic changes that may accompany climate change processes themselves. No, I think I would just sort of say that there's a lot of things that are already being done well, and I think that there's a lot of resources that are already there. In some cases, it's about thinking in different ways about how those resources might be used. So particularly the use of volunteers, the use of the vast community knowledge that already exists, and then using that as a framework for getting the ball rolling, and then thinking about at a more strategic level, so particularly through sort of AFAC and other groups that are well placed for that sort of strategic planning, to begin to look at the kinds of interagency linkages and that may have to be developed to fully realise the potential from engagement-based strategies.